It's your boy Chef Jason, the original bubbling star of Trinidad and Tobago. Now I'm here to discuss something. Most of my culinary colleagues in the industry would say that the best way to get up to in the morning is some good breakfast, a delicious cup of coffee, some tea, some juice, maybe even 2 doubles. I disagree. Best way to get up is to some good head. No. I didn't mean it like that. I'm talking about a pig's head on your cutting board. I mean, when you're cutting wood, whatever. Hey, what kind of show is this all I have here, boys? So I got a fresh pig's head from the market. Yeah, one of those neglected pieces of the pig that people don't really do much with. Yes, we fabricate, we get the loin, the leg, the arm, the shoulder, the butt, whatever the case may be. But the head sometimes goes to waste. A lot of people sometimes would boil it 3-4 hours, remove the meat from it, strip it, and then do other different preparations with it. We're gonna venture today to do something different. I wanna try to remove the meat off this pig's head completely. Never done it before. I will disclose that, but through my travels, I've realized that there's some primal parts on this head that people use for really great dishes. For one, the head, the ears, that is. The ears are very yummy. We're gonna remove these ears in a little while, and we're gonna do crispy ears at another time. One of the prized pieces also will be the cheeks, jowls, or what they would make like cheek bacon with. Very, very good. The snout is sometimes used in soups. And then you also have a lot of that head meat that you would use to make something called brawn or head cheese. So we're not on any agenda per se, we're just on cool vibes, having fun. So let's get started. Fillet knife, and I also have a small paring knife also, just in case. Very important that your fillet knife is important. So first and foremost, we want to remove the ears. Just want to go through the cartilage. There you go. As you can see, it's just the passage where noise comes in so they could hear what's going on. Now this may be a bit ghoulish. It's not Halloween, but this is what the head looks like, the inner part. So you could definitely see that this is the underneath part of the snout here. This is the mouth. So you can see the teeth. This is it inverted. This is the jaw, cheekbones. And as we come back here, we come in over the skull. First and foremost, sharp knife. I want to go underneath the jaw. And then my idea is to go against the cheeks and remove as much meat. As you can see, this looks just like normal meat that you would buy from the pig. On the inside, it's nothing too crazy about it per se. Cheekbone, as you can feel, is bone, and it's a principle when deboning this. You just move against the bone, that's all. So we've evidently removed half of it thus far, that is half of the face. And I think the neighbor kicking up because what happened is that I think this pig had to be from his backyard because he decided to weed whack at this time. So that little noise in the background is protest. Thief the man pig. And as mentioned before, you're just working against the bone. Rubbing the knife. It's not that difficult from what I see. Again, I have never done this before, but just using whatever butchering skills that I have to try to remove the meat as cleanly as possible. And very similar to how a human head is per se, so you just gotta really know the anatomy pretty well.
You've carved a human head before, Jason?
I've never carved a human head before, but I would like to believe that in some parallel universe, in some planet where pigs rule, there's probably a human head on a cutting board somewhere. Okay, so we've moved away from the jawline. As you can see what's going on here. You could get a peek, and you yourself could he could get a peek of you because we're now coming over the skull. This is our eye, and I've been told that when they butcher pig's head away, they would take the eyes and they would donate them to the eye school. The schools where they learn for optometry and whatnot, so they could study eyes and do surgeries on them and whatnot like that. So, this is pig's head, and this is what we're left with. A beautiful pig's head face mask. It's very important that you go through here and you remove any unfavorables. There might be little pieces of glands, such as that. This is good stuff. And tissue that might be a little chewy. You just want to get rid of it. And that's what I'm doing, just cleaning it up. Again, we're going to be doing this crispy pig head in the oven. I'm going to show you how to do it. First and foremost, just using the tip of the knife, and I want to just pierce the skin. This will allow extra fat to render out during the cooking process, so I will yield a very crispy skin. If it has a lot of moisture inside of this because of water, it's going to come out. Let's do this. Salt. Now pigs naturally have a lot of flavor inside of them, so minimal seasoning. It doesn't need that much. I do crispy pork all the time, and I just use salt alone, no black pepper. In this case, I'm using a little bit of black pepper. Just want to rub it in to the meat. Again, the fat is very flavorful in this, so it's going to self-base it. I have a mixture of garlic and ginger here. Just want to add a little bit to it, just to permeate it. Bring a little bit of that ginger. The head tends to be a little fresh, so the garlic and ginger will quell that. It smells good. Flip them over. Just going to put a little bit of salt on the outer part. That's it. Nothing else. Rub it in. Now what I have here is simply a tray. I foiled the below of it. I have some water inside of it. And I'm going to put this into the oven and put the rack on top. The fat from the pork is going to drip into this tray. If it falls onto the tray, it's going to start to burn, because pork fat is very, very, what could I say? It could be quite dangerous inside of the oven. It starts to smoke. I have my oven set at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to cook this for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then I'm going to crank it up to 550 degrees Fahrenheit. With the broiler on, it's going to get a beautiful exterior. Again, 45 minutes at 450 degrees, and then 550 degrees for about 10 minutes with the broiler on. That's it. Our pork head is out of the oven. Check it out. You have that nice crispy crackle on the outside. We develop a decent crispy skin on this, I must say. Time to cut it up. Check this out. Oh, this is good crackle. Watch. Take this. Good stuff. Put it in your mouth. So good. Chop this up. Let's do this. You want to cut through the skin because you don't want to mash up that crackle. Let's do this. See that? See how moist? You can see that beautiful crispness there, as well as that layer of fat and skin. Look at this, how beautiful this. You don't only need just pork belly to do crispy skin pork. A little bit of soy, some pepper flakes inside there. Put that to the side, and you have this beautiful dish. Crispy. Dip it into the soy. Cheers. Perfect. Nice soy balance, a little bit of saltiness inside there. That fat on that pig. Perfect. I urge you to try this. You don't need pig's belly. You could use it with the head also.